MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. The Phils have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. John Lester gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak. 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. McCutchen over at second. Segura at first with no outs. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Back goes Hayward, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Now that's popped up. Kipnis waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 5th, the second baseman.
Standing in, Scott Kingery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the first baseman,
And the pitch.
Rizzo.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third,
Set to get his day started, Chris Bryant, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Segura fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit softly down the line at first. Now Lester's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ronald Torreyes.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. His career line against Wheeler. He's 1 for 4. Smoke toward third. Segura has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Changeup called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway. So coming to the plate, Gene Segura.
The third baseman, Gene.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
The right fielder.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line and fouled, though it had the home run distance. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Again, he sends it out of play. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Phillies go down quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Chopper to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting in.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there in time to first, and there are 2 away. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. Wheeler's ready. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Throw to first to get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. So far this season, Realmuto is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Popped him up. Perez is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, second base.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery, and he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Kingery is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Harper to the track, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. A ball and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Chopper left side of the infield. There's Segura, and there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Ronald Correa.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Now back, the pitch.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Pitch is popped up. Bryant has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
The left fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Pitch on the way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens?
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, we're tied now at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the basket, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. JT Realmuto is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And in steps Scott Kingery. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled off. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Hard hit ball to second. And quickly there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up?
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Slow little grounder left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubbies 3.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. All set for the start of the inning. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. No hits to this point.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Ronald Torreyes.
Stepping up now, Ronald Torreyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And it's fouled away. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul, and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder.
Hit down the third baseline. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A swing and a ground ball to third. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we are tied 4-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Javier Baez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, still going back. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. He grounds it sharply to third, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First and second now, 1 man out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Rose, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's popped up now towards short right field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11.
Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 8-4. At the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-2. Softly hit to short. Reyes has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8. Dan Winkler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. The pitch. Fouled off. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First pitch on its way. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Count is 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Pollock is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a check swing.
Wow,
did he go around?
missed a second
No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making them.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way too.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Philadelphia came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Wheeler earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. His record is now 2-3.
He's not even among the notable players.
The loss goes to Jeremy Jeffress.
Or was that last game?